Hey everyone, welcome to episode 7 of Hard Mode Survival Minecraft on the 77th Combine Bedrock realm. It's been a while since I've recorded, and that's not without good reason. I just had a lot of life things happening, been busy with other projects. We went on a little vacation, Halloween, I got sick, don't really know what else, but I always want to ring the bell when I come here. It appears someone has left some gas decorations all over and some cobwebs, it looks like. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. My throat has been really dry lately. We're here in Southern California and there's a lot of fires lately. I don't know if you've been seeing that on the news in other states or countries, but the air today has just been really dry and it really did a number on my throat trying to walk the kids to school and stuff. But I just wanted to come and see Happy Halloween from Hawken. Thanks, Hawken. Take these. But yeah, my throat's been feeling really dry, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to record for today, but just wanted to kind of send an update because we had a Bedrock update to, I don't know if I want to go through and read all these on camera. Hey, you. Yeah, you interested in assisting a large? No, not right now, I'm not. So yeah, there's been a lot of fires lately, and there's only been a couple in our area exactly, but because it's been so windy and everything, it kind of carries over, and then because of the wind and the dry weather, it kind of dries the air out. And this morning when I was walking kids to school, I came back home and noticed my hands had ash on them, and there was ash floating around in the air and stuff like that. So just kind of crazy, weird times going on that we have to live in an area that, you know, there's just earthquakes and fires and all that stuff. But anyways, just kind of wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Like I said, the realm has been updated to 1.13. I was excited to see that there was a ton of bug fixes in this update for Bedrock. Just a lot of overdue fixes, like the portals taking you to weird places when you are eating, when you travel through a portal, or things like furnaces not storing XP properly. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but when I was reading through the change log, I was just like, yeah, they finally fixed that. Yeah, they finally fixed that. And if you haven't noticed right now, I'm walking through the nether instead of riding my horse. That's because when I logged in, I was in the nether and I went to go through the portal to my base, and without eating, without doing anything, the bug that they said that they had fixed, it actually had taken me to the same coordinates that I was in the nether. It took me to those coordinates in the overworld and didn't create a portal, but just dropped me straight out of the sky and left me with 1 heart of health left. And so now I'm walking back to my base to go try to see if I can actually get there to check on everything else to see what's working and what's broken. Since initially logging on and getting stuck at spawn, actually 400 blocks from spawn, I haven't been on much just because, like I said, I've been sick and these fires have been drying out my throat. So I've just been reading in our Discord about what bugs and stuff people have been encountering. And so it appears the raid farm has been broken. The spawning habits of the pillagers that spawn during the raid, they can actually spawn outside of the intended spawning area that you set up. There's a rabbit over here. What's up, buddy? And then the upper trident killing system is broken to where it won't kill anything. So we have to reset that up, and that's going to be a little bit of a process. So let's go ahead and see if this takes me. Yep, now it takes me to my base. This rabbit wants to get out of here. Where do you want to go, buddy? Another thing I read is that the zero-tick sugarcane farms broke. And so that is this guy. I want to go ahead and check this and see if it's still working or not. Let's go ahead and check this. What I heard is that the sugarcane just break off, and yep, they just broke off. So these no longer work, and we're going to have to figure out a better way to do that because that kind of sucks. And hopefully we stored a lot of, not too much, but at least we got a little bit for use later on. Other than that, nothing's really changed here. I haven't been back here that much since working on the raid farm. We've just been running it, collecting XP. I've been getting mending books and fixing my armor and just getting suited up because we're going to do a dragon fight this Sunday, which unfortunately I'm not going to be able to be a part of because I've made other plans to be somewhere else and I can't cancel those to do the dragon fight. So I wish all the members well that are going to be participating in the dragon fight, and hopefully they open up enough portals for us to explore the end pretty well. For the first week of end raiding, we ask that everyone stick to 3 cities per person just to keep the cities close by, easily accessible for those who don't have Elytra yet and still want to explore the end. So for those that really don't enjoy exploring the end or don't feel like doing it or whatever, I always offer my services to explore their 3 cities for them for a small fee, or to split the loot or take an Elytra or whatever. So even though I won't be partaking in the dragon fight, I will be exploring the end if all goes to plan the next week or two, exploring a bunch of cities and getting elytra and shulkers and everything like that. So hopefully that'll goes to plan. But with these bugs and stuff that are plaguing everything around us, I've actually read one bug where it says that the end portals, when you're transferring from the island to the outer islands, that it'll just spawn you over the void and you'll just fall to your death. And I much rather not do that. So I want to read up on that and make sure that that's fixed or not an issue with everyone before I go exploring the end with gear on me. So anyways, one of the things that broke was this trident killer right here. Apparently the pistons don't actually push the tridents anymore like they used to. As you can hear, there's no trident sound like there usually is. So we have to kind of make a new system for this, which is kind of hard. If you use anything besides leaves or scaffolding, then that creates the chance of a pillager raid spawning on it. So the normal carpet system won't work, because then the pillagers could spawn here and then within a range of that, so they could actually spawn out here even though it's scaffolding or whatever. All this is just stuff that I've read. I haven't experienced it because I haven't changed it yet, but one of the members of our realm has designed a 4-section piston machine that it just kind of goes in a circle and pushes the tridents around in a little 4 area, just like this. But you would basically have a piston here pushing there, and then a piston over here pushing in, and one pushing back anyways in like a clockwise circle. And that looks like it'll work. So I might change this over to that once we get confirmation that that's a good substitute, which I don't see why it wouldn't be. But other than that, I think everything else about the raid farm is fine, except for the pillagers kind of spawn outside of their thing, which isn't good. And we still have the issues with the Ravager once in a while coming outside of the tower. So that's something I'm going to have to fix too, but we're just going to have to wait for some updates, because this update is really messed up and I don't really feel like fixing anything. That's just going to get patched later on. Anyway, I just wanted to come over here and kind of check on this. Oh, it looks like these guys are still here. I do not want to start a raid right now, so we'll leave them alone. As you can see, we've been getting a good assortment of emeralds. It's actually only what's left. I've taken some already, and Desi has taken some, and we've partnered with Only, who has a villager trading hall and has given us mending books and a few things for in exchange for emeralds. So this raid farm has been producing quite a bit of resources. We pretty much have unlimited saddles. We got a ton of books. Let me check really quick to see if any of these are mending, which has been hard to find. From what I understand, we've only got 2 or 3 mending books total from this farm since we've had it. But as you can see, we've gotten a ton of other things, not to mention totems, pretty much unlimited totems up here. I've just been carrying them all the time because, yeah, you never know when a Ravager is going to spawn in the middle of nowhere and knock you off a tower. So that's come in handy quite a few times. Yeah, so I pretty much just came down here to check and see if we had any armor that needed to be transported, but it looks like it's all taken care of already. I don't want to spawn a raid and get more armor because of the issues that have been going on. So I think for right now, I'm just going to leave it. Our little armor system over here, or iron system, I should say, has been working pretty good, keeping us a little slow but steady source of iron. Hopefully they get all this patched soon, because this has kind of been my focus for a while, and since it's not working, I got to find some other stuff to do. Other than that, I really don't have anything else that I wanted to work on today. I just kind of wanted to go over some of the bugs that have been plaguing our realm and what I've been up to the last couple weeks since the last episode. So my throat's kind of giving out on me. If you can't tell, it's getting harder and harder for me to kind of talk for longer than 30 seconds before I start choking. I don't imagine that really anything much is going to be done by myself anytime soon, just because of the dragon fight coming up and all the issues that have been plaguing. So if nothing changes with that and the dragon fight goes to plan, then I will see you guys pretty soon with a longer episode of end raiding. I'll have to think of some topics to talk about and some stuff to do, and probably go with a longer episode of end raiding. But if there is any issues related to the dragon fight itself, I would imagine we'd postpone it, and maybe I can get some footage and be able to participate in the dragon fight itself. If not, I'll just see you guys Sunday and we'll do an end raid. And yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop talking so I can give my throat some rest, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.